Hey you, so I decided that I was going to share something today. I posted a carousel yesterday on my feed and it got me thinking about when I used to date. Before my relationship now that I've been in for 4.5 years and before my marriage, I dated and dated and dated. And sure, I had some successful relationships, a couple here and there. But the one thing that really got me going was when I used to date a guy. And it was fine, it was okay. And then he used to say things like, you know what, I'm not really sure I want a commitment, or you're great, it's not you, it's me, and blah, blah, blah. And it used to drive me nuts because I wanted a commitment, or I was looking for a long-term relationship, or I wanted something serious. And the guy was always like, I don't really want it. And so the one thing that these relationships had in common, and I need to share it, was that a couple things. A, I was never upfront about what I wanted in the beginning, so I wasted a lot of time. And two, they didn't want me. These guys never really wanted me. They never really wanted me. Sure, they wanted a relationship, but they didn't want me. They weren't choosing me. They weren't picking me. And yeah, that was hard for me to take. So when I'm coaching, it's hard for me to say sometimes, but I need to say it, and I need to be honest, and I need to say, look, y'all, girls, guys, mostly women, if a guy doesn't show up for you and he doesn't say, I want to be with you, those words come out of his mouth. If he doesn't give you the time, give you the effort, show up for you and be in your life and text back and be there, he doesn't want you. Okay? He doesn't want you. Read my lips. And it's hard for me to say, he doesn't want you. It was hard for me to hear when I was dating. It's hard for me to say when I'm coaching because I don't want to hurt someone's feelings, but that's my job. So I may lose about 5 million followers for this, but look, I don't believe in dating 3,000 people at once. I don't believe in showing up on a date and playing hard to get. I don't believe in bullshitting the person sitting across the table from you and saying, oh, I don't know what I really want. I'm not really sure. Bullshit. Say what you want. Say how you feel. You're not needy because you show up on a date and you own your shit and you say, hey, look, I'm looking for a long-term relationship. Say it. Own it. Be that woman. Be that strong woman. Stand in your space and say, look, here's what I want. And if you can't give it to me, bye-bye. There's nothing wrong with saying how you feel. And men, a woman who says that she wants a long-term relationship isn't needy. She's not cuckoo or crazy. She wants a long-term relationship, and if you can't give it to her, fuck off. How about that? Fuck right off. I remember sitting across the table from Jim, my boyfriend now, for 4.5 years, and I remember when he said to me, I'm going off my apps. I'm going off my apps, Jen, and if that's not what you want, I'm not your guy. And I thought, holy hotness. Women want to be wanted, okay? We want to be wanted. Maybe not all of us. I don't know. I'm speaking for maybe 90% of us. I want to be wanted. I want to know that the guy that I want to be with or that I like wants me. That's freaking hot. That's sexy. Show up on that date and say, you know what? I like you. Let's see where this goes. It may not be a long-term relationship. You may not end up getting married, but you know what? At least you're going to give each other a chance. You're going to choose each other, okay? That day when Jim looked across the table and said, I'm going off my apps, Jen. I only want to date you. He was choosing me. And I decided to choose him. And 4.5 years later, no, we're not married. Nope, we're not moving in together, but we're still choosing each other. Every day we wake up and we make a choice to date each other and only each other. That's how it goes. So I thought I'd share that today and be vulnerable and honest with you guys. And as a coach, yeah, it ain't easy, right? When someone comes to me and says, oh, you know what? I want to date and juggle. That's not how I coach. If you want to juggle 5,000 girls or you want to juggle, 4 men at the same time, I'm not the coach for you. It's not how I coach. It's not. I believe in, if you want a long-term relationship, look, if you don't want a long-term relationship, sure, I'll coach you all day long like that. I'm good at that. I can find you any guy. Look at the birds. Birds. Yeah, I can find you a guy who wants to date 3 to, look, I get it. People say don't put all your eggs in one basket. Date until you find the right one. Get back out there. By all means, that's how you want to roll. Go. Enjoy. I'm not a coach for everybody, but I do believe that giving people a chance, and if you want a long-term relationship, not giving up after one date, unless they're like a real big loser. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so this has been 5 minutes long. So I'm going to make it into some kind of IGTV. I don't know how to do this. I'm not good at it, but I hope that it makes sense to you. Because it made sense to me and it works. And I do believe that you should own it and you should say it. And if you want something, stand in your space and say, I am looking for a long-term relationship. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time. So if that's not what you want, it was nice meeting you. You're a great person. We can be friends, but peace out. I'm going to go find someone who wants something that I want. That's something that is aligned. And if a guy texts you and you're texting with him and you've been on 3 dates and he doesn't text you back, or he doesn't show up for a date, or he's like wishy-washy or blah, 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 he's not interested in you. A guy that wants you shows up for you. It's hard for me to hear. Trust me, I was there, but listen to my words. He wants you if he shows up. He wants you if he calls you back. He wants you, yes, he does, if his actions and his words match. That's it. I'm sticking to it. This is Jennifer Hurvitz. I hope you liked this. I hope this resonated with you. If not, it's okay. Hey, I don't work for everybody, right? Different strokes for different folks. Have a great day and peace, love, and so much truth.